Alright, what is good? Bob Tate in the building. We smoking on that opium pack? No. We not smoke. Honestly, just in conclusion, before we even talk about everything, rappers have like the most leeway to basically do anything. Like the baby literally deleted somebody at a Walmart and is still here. Like, okay, yeah, he fell off, he sold 18k less than Lucky, but still, bro, he's still a millionaire, bro. He's not even like canceled, you know, like he's the whole LGBTQ situation happened, but still he's here. And with Carti, actually, I think that Carti's career is fine. Homicide Gang, though, we'll see. But it seems like they're playing off like it's not even a big deal, which is not. I mean, it is. Sorry, it is a big deal. But whenever you get canceled in social media, it's about how you react to it. If you let them like stop you from making content, and that includes music, that's the only way you're really going to be canceled, if you cancel yourself. But anyway, let's get into it. So we already talked about it. Carti arrested, right? We didn't know what it was, but I was right. I just didn't want to expose it until it was official, because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, the one who like spreads the information that potentially cancels somebody. But it looks like it spread, and Iggy Azalea, former girlfriend of Playboi Carti and baby mother, has also chimed in and is hating on the boy. And so Playboi Carti, from the arrest records that we got, one charge was what? It was choking, so aggravated assault. He was angry, just choking her out. No, he was not smashing the same time, so it's not acceptable. I don't condone any domestic violence, by the way. Secondly, it was what? Like stopping someone from making an emergency call. So somebody's trying to call the police while getting choked, and he's slapping the phone, not letting you call the police. But it looks like she was successful in calling the police, because look what happened. He got arrested, or charged at least. His lawyer is the same guy as Young Thug, allegedly. And so this guy is his, the entirety of Atlanta rappers except for Future on his back. I think Carti will be chilling. It really depends on when this went down. Did she have bruises? Is there proof that he did it? A lot of times when these domestic violence charges occur, you can't really prove it, because it happened so long ago and nobody caught you in the act. There's no video surveillance footage, so I think he'll be fine, like legally. And again, I think that his fans, as much as Carti fans are toxic, like they're toxic for bro. So they're already talking about the mugshot being what, like sexy. They're using it as the profile picture. I think this just adds to the persona that is the narcissist Playboi Carti for the fans. Now, again, I don't think anybody supports an abuser, because that just isn't cool. But his career is fine. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. See, we got somebody in the chat saying she's lying. I don't know why she'd be lying. Also, it came out that on the TMZ article that it was December 29th for allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend. And by the way, the girlfriend is, I don't know if they're dating anymore, but it was Brandy. Brandy was also the one that Iggy walked in on, if you recall. So he got another girl pregnant, is what I'm saying. What is it? She might actually name it Gilbert this time. And here it is. Okay, so what I was going to talk about before was, so somebody posted on the Discord. Again, I didn't want to like spread information that was potentially like super dangerous, but here we go. So here's the charges. We got the aggravated assault, hindering persons, okay? And then Brandy posted this apparently on that night, December 29th. Somebody grabbed it and posted it on the Reddit. And it was a repost saying, "Abusers be like, how dare you ruin my reputation by telling people things I did and said." So it was, I'm like 90% sure it was her that called the police. So, I mean, look, if it happened, all good on her. Like, you can never condone such behavior. I don't know why dude's doing that, but we've heard other stories, such as the one what was it with I can't remember the dude's name, but he was I think he was like Latino. He had like blonde hair. He was also a rapper. He walked in on the studio accidentally of Carti, and then Carti ran out in a blouse, right? It was like, what the fuck you doing here? So even though the guy bowed to him, right? It's like, how respectful can you be and then just come back being ultra disrespectful? So Carti might be on the cocaine, bruh. I'm telling you, he might be. But anyway, let's get back to Iggy Azalea chiming in. She had a few tweets, actually. She said, imagine having a pregnant girlfriend and pretending they don't exist until it comes out. You like to abuse them too. Keyword. Two. That means she's claiming that he abused her, as in Iggy, as well. That's not good. Now, and rarely visiting your actual son. Oh, she always got to bring that in there. Unless it's because you're running from whatever problems you got going on in Atlanta, and then press with your serial abuse of women. God. Ugh. Iggy thinks she's taking a W here. This is free promo for her OnlyFans. I'm not gonna lie. Again, she's got the right to say it because she probably didn't want to be the one to come out, because when she did come out around the time of Whole Lotta Red, when Carti didn't come to his son's first Christmas, he didn't help with putting out the cookies and milk for Santa Claus. He was at the Whole Lotta Red release day party, and she was pissed. So I understand why she's mad. But again, she gets hella publicity. Oh, and what I was going to say before was the fans attacked her afterwards. So now all Carti fans do is troll her. So she probably didn't want to be the first person to be like, oh yeah, he beat me. But yeah, man, most rappers beat women. I mean, that's a huge generalization. But yeah, it does happen a lot more than we think. You never do that, bro. We're just physically larger than them. It's not fair at all. Separate the art from the artist. That's what I was gonna say. Again, but I don't think the Carti fans are gonna have any problems with that at all. Like they're gonna still listen to Carti. Personally, I'm gonna listen to Carti as well, just because somebody's an abuser. Like, you know, they make good music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's when you separate the art from the artist, it's like it doesn't necessarily mean that if I would be Carti's friend, but like the music itself, it doesn't matter who made it, it's still fire. If you want to be like a social justice warrior, you can go on one of these AI sites and make that fake Carti, put it on some Carti beats, and it's basically Carti, right? That's what AI is here for, is to cancel the abusers. Will the album be delayed? That's a good question. So remember when he posted on his Instagram story, or actually not Instagram story, actually he did story, sorry, I said actually 4 times, but it's true. So he posted the snippets, the screenshots of the snippets. When did he post this? I think December 24th. Okay, so he got arrested December 29th. So maybe that is why he stopped dropping music. When did he last tweet though? That's gonna be a good question. Is it December 29th or what is it? Hello Twitter, December 25th. So all of this went down before he got arrested. So maybe he is fighting some charges real quick. Remember around the AtMed days, he got arrested with the drugs and guns with his boy. I think it was Jay. I can't remember who it was. Jay Lynn maybe. And I don't know. Maybe that was something to delay a Whole Lotta Red as well. Who knows, y'all? But it seemed like he was about to drop back then. But now again, it all plays into persona, man. The delays, the speculation, the theories. It's always gonna be like, oh, he didn't drop because of this, because it just makes sense. Whereas in his head, I don't know, maybe he was never ready to drop anyway. The mugshot is top tier. Let's go back to it. There it is. And all around the same time as the Homicide Gang situation, which they're not taking very well either. I'm like, these rappers are sloppy, man. They need to stop DMing girls First of all, check IDs when you see girls, or even when you DM a girl, check her goddamn bio. Make sure it doesn't say 17 in there. God, what are y'all doing? Y'all stupid. And then they came up with that, fans found the lyric in a Homicide Gang song where it was like, she's 17, I don't care. Something like that. I'm like, ooh, that's not good, man. Although technically, I believe 17 is legal in Atlanta, right? 16 is the age of consent. So technically it's fine legally. But it's still weird if you're like 20 some, you know what I mean? Still weird. But yeah, no matter what the age they are though, like this is the reason that, you know, Carti or Uzi or whatever, like they don't DM people, because people can screenshot it. But you got to realize that anything you put out on the internet is public. Someone's gonna screenshot that, spread that around. So even if she's 25, but you're saying like, oh baby girl, I want to eat that ass and then vomit in your vagina and fuck it with the lubricant, like people are gonna see that. And they did. Fans were spreading around some nasty messages, even like phone calls, girls recording it. You got to realize that you're a lick to these girls. Anyway, let's find out if there's any more information. She was 14 weeks pregnant. So what is that? Like 3 months or so at the time of the alleged incident. I wonder if she's going to abort it because of this, because maybe she doesn't want Carti to be the father anymore. Or maybe she came back, wants to date him. You know, sometimes these girls, regardless if they actually love the guy or even an abusive relationship, it actually turns out that sometimes they like that, or not like that. They're like psychologically induced by it, because I don't know what it's if you study psychology, you can find that terminology. But his attorney says, Mr. Carter, dear Mr. Carter, was falsely accused pursuant to my communications with the Fulton County District Attorney's Office. This case will be dismissed without any prosecution or litigation. So as I said, a lot of times with domestic abuse charges, there's no proof that they technically did it. So a lot of times it will not be prosecuted, because if you didn't get caught in a video or whatever, it's like, technically the legal system or court could just be like, okay, you gave yourself that bruise. You know what I mean? Or if the bruises happened a month ago, those are just pictures of something that you're trying to blame them. But honestly, I believe her in this situation. I'm gonna be real. I feel like, you know, once there's a trend of multiple women coming out, and I don't know, man. I don't know this girl Brandy, but I feel like she wouldn't lie. Like, she's not really a clout chaser at all. I feel like she just does her own thing. Still gonna listen to Carti's music though. But yeah, now Lone is the only one who doesn't have allegations. So hopefully he stays clean. Because before it was, you know, Ken got the, you know, whatever, you know, I'm not, and then Homicide Gang recently, and then Carti, not looking good. I feel like domestic abuse is probably the worst thing you can do as a man. Like, it's just unfair. Like, okay, you robbed a bank, I get the point. Like, you wanted some bread, okay, I get it. You sold some drugs, you did some drugs, okay, I get it. You wanted to make some money, you want to have a good time, all right. If it's money motivated, I completely understand it. Now with the women, like, come on, bro, that's some weak shit. That's some weak shit. Am I still supporting Opium? I'm not gonna support their actions, but I'll listen to the music. Like, it's like, if somebody makes good YouTube videos or documentaries, say you don't even know who it is, but then you realize afterwards, like, okay, the guy who made this video was Hitler's cousin or something. And it's like, I liked the video, sorry. But yeah, underground rap people, I feel like, what happens? But is Carti canceled? No, he's fine, honestly. He's so up, it don't even matter. Again, I think the fans, I think it'll add to the narcissist persona. I'm just being honest. It's not a good thing. Honestly, that's a bad thing, because sometimes people need to be canceled for certain reasons, but some people are basically immune to anything because their fan base is so strong. Like, look what happened to X, bruh. I ain't trying to bring back old laundry, dirty laundry, but Like he was fine, although he was getting prosecuted pretty badly. It's all part of the Narcissist rollout, man. All part of it.